Good news, the swim baits that I ordered finally arrived, and now we're gonna do the unboxing. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. In this one, we're going to be doing a swim bait unboxing for some baits that I ordered actually close to 2 months ago now that have finally arrived from Tackle Warehouse. Had a couple shipping snafus, but that's all been resolved. Shout outs to Tackle Warehouse for taking care of me, doing the right thing, and sending me a replacement order. All the baits that I ordered are supposedly in this box right here. I'm going to crack off into it with you guys. We're going to take a look at some of the larger profile swim baits that I ordered. Some of you guys may remember in a previous video where I unboxed the Shimano Tranx 200 reel and set it up on the swim bait rod that we have. And at the time I had like 1 or 2 swim baits. I have the 6th Sense Flow Glider 130 and I also had the River to Sea S Waver right here. But as far as swim baits go, that was all that I had. So I wanted to invest in some more, expand the lineup, and get some more swim baits for the arsenal so that we could have some awesome larger profile baits to throw while we're out there on the water. Admittedly, I'm new to swim bait fishing. It's something that I haven't done much of, but I'm excited to do more of it. We've kind of passed optimum swim bait season now. We're deep into the summer, extremely hot, 100+ degrees every single day here in Texas. But no worries, we're still gonna throw some swim baits. And then once we get into early summer next year, we'll have hopefully everything we need by that time. But yeah, just a few more larger profile swim baits in this box. And I'm excited to get off into the package and show them to you guys. Also excited to see them for the first time in person myself after just going through the website and basically just ordering what I thought might work good on my body of water. But before we get too deep into the unboxing, if this is your first time watching, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm on a mission to hit 100K, and I would love to have you guys on board with what we have going on over here. We recently passed 12,500 subscribers. Shout outs to all the new people subscribing. I see you, I thank you. 12,500, 13,000 imminent, but I would love to be able to color in this bar all the way, hit that 100K, and obtain that elusive YouTube silver play button. Also, some of you guys may notice that big PVC tube back there in the background. I'm gonna be opening up this stuff and bringing you guys an additional unboxing in the next video. So if you like what you see, sub to the channel with notification bells on. You'll catch all my future content. I do videos like this all the time from here in the garage and out there fishing on the water. And like I said, I would love to have you guys hang out and ride along with me. But enough of that, let's get off into this package and see what we ordered. Berg Blades, Bottle Butcher, before anybody asks. Berg Blades on Instagram. The dude's an awesome knife maker. If you're looking to scoop a Bottle Butcher, that's where you go. Let's slice off into here. I'm excited. It's been so long, I'll be honest, I can't even really remember what all I ordered, but I do know it's shad style and bluegill style swim baits. So let's get off into the box, see what we got. First out of the box, look at this thing. This is the Mattlures Hammertail Shad and Green Threadfin. Check that bad boy out, 7.5 inch soft paddle tail swim bait. Let's crack into it, man. That thing looks super realistic. Awesome, let's bust off into the package. Dude, yeah, that is awesome. Sick looking swim bait, man. Extremely lifelike. Super soft body, paddle tail, 1 stout hook up there at the top. It's weighted. This thing weighs a little bit over 4 ounces, and it is a $40 bait. 40 bucks for that bad boy. But this thing looks exactly like the larger profile shad that I have on my lake. And I'm extremely excited to throw this thing on that Tranx 200. Hopefully we'll be able to get it done. That's a pretty beefy bait, man. Gnarly looking thing. Check them out. That's the Mattlures Hammertail Shad. Let's see what else we got. Next up, this is another Mattlures. This is the Mattlures Ultimate Boot Tail Female Bluegill. A little bit smaller profile. Might not be a bad idea to get out there and throw this around, man. Bluegill spawn going down in the summer. That thing looks super realistic. This one in particular is the 4.5 inch version. It weighs 1.3 ounces and costs about $22. Let's crack into it. Tournament winning, proven big bass baits, Mattlures. Ooh. Right, there's a closer look at the bait. Very similar feel and makeup as the larger profile Hammertail Shad. Just a bluegill profile. Got that awesome, realistic bluegill look to it. Little paddle tail. What do you guys think, man? You think that'll get munched? I think that'll get munched right there. Cool. Looking forward to throwing these baits, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys stick around so you can see that action. All right, next out of the box, it's another Mattlures. Surprise, surprise. This is the Ultimate Shad Boot Tail. This is from the Ultimate Shad lineup of baits from Mattlures. This is a 5 inch bait and it's coming in just under 2 ounces and it costs about $24. Let's crack into it and take a look. I think this right here is gonna be the money, dude. This is one of the ones I'm most excited about fishing. This is like still big enough to catch a monster, but still small enough to maybe get, you know, a few more bites, as opposed to throwing something that's absolutely huge like this. There's a little size comparison, so you can kind of see what these things are looking like. And you hold them up next to each other. This one right here is just a monster. There's a little side-by-side look with it and the bluegill. Hammertail Shad series, bluegill, and then the Big Daddy, and that big dog. Crazy. Never thrown any baits like this before. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel if you're interested in seeing me fish with any of these. I can't wait to go out there and throw some of this around. We got one more bait in the box. This bait right here I've heard a lot about. A lot of people throw this bait. I've had some people tell me that they've had a lot of success with it. This is the Jackall Gantarel Jr. 5 inches long, 1.5 ounces. This is the ghost gill color, and this is the only bait that I got in the package that is actually a hard bait. The other are soft paddle tail swim baits. This one right here is actually a molded hard plastic swim bait. So different style, but looks really nice. Let's go ahead and get it off the board here. Got it mounted up. I like that, that's pretty cool. There that is, man. Really natural looking ghost bluegill color. You can see through it. I don't know how well you guys can tell on the camera, but it is see-through. It's not completely opaque. It's got 2 treble hooks with the feathers on there. That right there is gonna be a lot of, got me. And they're sharp. That right there is gonna be a lot of fun to throw, man. Little glide bait action. Got 2 joint sections in that thing. Sweet, dude. Gnarly looking bluegill style swim bait. And those are the 4 swim baits that I chose to go with to expand my swim bait arsenal. Now we got the Flow Glider 130 from 6th Sense, we got the River to Sea S-Waver, and we have the 4 baits that we just unboxed. 3 Mattlures soft paddle tail style swim baits. One of them is massive. As you can see that thing compared to my hand, I've never thrown a lure fishing for bass that was this large. Then we got the 4.5 and the 5-inch bluegill and hammer shad paddle tails. And then of course the Jackall Gantarel Jr. 1.5 ounce hard bait, glide bait, swim bait. Stoked, dude. Pretty stoked on these, man. You have definitely never seen me throw anything like this here on the channel before, but I'm looking forward to doing so. Probably get out there extremely early one morning, try to throw these things around. If you guys have any advice for me, I would love to hear it. Like I said, I'm new to swim bait fishing. It's something that I don't have a lot of experience with, and I know I have a lot of very knowledgeable people here on the channel, and I appreciate you guys chiming in down there in the comment section and giving me that advice. Currently running the Shimano Tranx 200 on the 6th Sense Fishing MFR series swim bait rod, and I'm extremely excited to get out there and throw these baits. I know you guys have been waiting for this video for a while, see what swim baits I ordered. Just venturing off into a new category, gonna be chasing that big bite. Like I mentioned earlier, we were kind of on the backside of the prime window for throwing large swim baits, chasing those huge fish, but I'll probably get out there and do it a little bit anyways very soon, just so I can see how these things look in the water, see their action, and who knows, maybe we'll smash a monstro. But if not, at least I'll have these things on deck and I'll be ready the next time swim bait season rolls around. We'll have a few more options. Currently now I have 6 swim baits. Yeah, we can cover a couple bases, man. Some shad, some bluegill, some trout patterns if we need to. We got the Flow Glider 130, which is another hard bait, and it is also in a shad style pattern. So we got bluegill, trout, large and smaller profile shad baits, soft and hard baits. I think this will be a good start for my swim bait arsenal, and I'm looking forward to fishing with this stuff with you guys. But I think that's gonna be about all that I have for you today. Like I mentioned at the beginning, please consider subscribing to the channel, help us grow this beast to 100K. Also, massive shout outs to 6th Sense Fishing and Waterland. If you guys are interested in any of the rods or baits that you see me throwing while I'm out there on the boat, you can head on over to 6thsensefishing.com and use my code JR10 at checkout. That's gonna give you 10% off of your entire order. Also, if you're in the market for some new fishing sunglasses, while the launch is going on with Waterland, you can get these Angler-born quality built optical heaters for 35% off if you use my code JR10 at checkout on waterlandco.com. Send me a screenshot of that confirmation email. Everybody who uses my code gets a shout out on Instagram. Thank you to everybody who has been sending me their screenshots lately. Much appreciated. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. It really does help us out over here on the channel. So much love and thank you to everybody who has been using the JR10 code. Also, the best monthly bait subscription service in the game, the Super 6 Sack, save you money there as well. JR10 Super 6 at checkout on 6thsensefishing.com is going to give you $10 off of that first sack. So if you're interested in having new baits arrive at your doorstep every month, turning every month into a little fishing Christmas, go over there and sign up for the Super 6 Sack and use my code to save money. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick swim bait unboxing. And as you guys can see over there in the background, there is a big PVC tube sitting over there in the corner, and I have this package right here with something else in it. So if you guys are interested in seeing another unboxing, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. I have this coming your way really soon. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you're all staying safe, sane, and healthy out there in this crazy world we're living in. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the next one.